Hey guys, John Bennett here. Today we're making homemade fire tabs. So stick around. The first thing we want to do is cut about 2 inches of this straw off. And we're going to hold tip one side of this with the needle nose or any pliers, and just a little bit off the edge of there we're going to melt down. Okay, we're going to blow through it to make sure that it's sealed off. Yep, nothing getting through there. Then we're going to take a half a cotton ball and dip it in our Vaseline. I want to get a substantial amount of Vaseline on there. And then work the Vaseline into the cotton ball while stretching it out at the same time and rolling it into a shape similar to the straw. And point one end off so it's going to fit into it. Well, let's put a little more Vaseline on here. Okay. Twist and roll and pull. Cotton ball into the straw. I have a needle file here. I'm going to push it all the way in. I don't need much left on the end to seal. And I'll do this again on this side. We might have to re-grip the end with the pliers to mush it down to seal. And that looks good. Just push on the center to make sure that it's pretty airtight. It seems like it. And that's it, our little homemade fire tab. You can make obviously several of those from this. And that's it, the 3 main ingredients. So let me show you how to use it. So you get a knife. We're going to slice the center open. Of course, be careful, don't cut yourself. Get a hole in there. You want to open it up. You want to reach your instrument in there, in this case a knife, and pull some of that out. And I'll just open it up this way also. Make sure you pull enough of this cotton out to light it on fire. Fluff it up as you're pulling it out. Spread it open. And I have my 6" by 1/2" ferro rod here. we go. Takes a couple strikes. We'll time to see how long it takes to burn up. Now the cotton and Vaseline is going to burn like a wick, and eventually it's going to catch the plastic on fire, which will burn. And mind you, this is a fire starter, not to get the fire started, but to keep the fire started enough to somewhat dry out your tinder, or to get your tinder started into a fire. So you're going to put this under your small wood starter or your campfire, and from there, like the little blocks of fire starter you put in your barbecue pit, this is going to burn long enough to catch your kindling on fire, or your tinder, excuse me. This is the tinder, but it's going to catch your kindling on fire. You could obviously put, you know, a cotton ball with Vaseline on it and put it in a small plastic bag and use that the same way. But this is more durable, more compactable, and you only need a half a cotton ball doused in Vaseline, and that plastic is going to be your extender. And it's still burning. So by that time, your tinder is starting to catch on fire and taking over from this fire starter. And it's still burning. The plastic is pretty much burnt off. Now it's burning into the Vaseline soaked cotton and burning that up. Now mind you, this is only a small piece of cheap, large plastic, and I like to get the bright ones. A half a cotton ball, so every cotton ball you get 2 of these, or 2 fires, and a couple dollars for a small tub of Vaseline. And that's still burning. These are great. You get, you know, 4 or 5, maybe 6 out of one of these. And before you choose your straw, blow through it to make sure there's no holes in it. Make sure there's cracks or anything. Alright, just went out. Alright, now I'm going to show you what just cotton ball and Vaseline will do. Dip that back in Vaseline. Spread that open. You'll ferrule that out. Two or 3 strikes, sometimes 1 strike from the ferro rod will light it on fire. Got a little bit of a bigger flame here, you can tell. But you're not going to throw a wet cotton ball full of Vaseline in your packs. It's just not reasonable. You're going to get Vaseline all over inside of your pack or your bags or anything. So you need some kind of way to contain that moisture so it doesn't rub off or anything inside your pack. And these straws are a great way to do that. This is cotton, just cotton and Vaseline. And this is going to burn for a little while too, but it's not burning the plastic too. Everybody knows how well plastic burns. It'll catch on fire fairly quickly. Another thing you got to realize is that this plastic, when it does melt, it's going to drip. Okay, so you got to be aware of that when using it. If you're just throwing it under a tinder fire or tinder bundle, then there's no need for caution. All right, see, it's starting to go out on the sides, starting to ash up. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscription button, notification bell, like, share, and y'all have a good one.